Greetings and namaste. Welcome in, divine infinite light beings, feminine energy, masculine energy. Together we are the divine infinite light beings here to expose the darkness in our lives with our light, illuminating the darkness. I am a little spark of light. I thank you for clicking on to the video. We are here because the divine feminine goddess energy cannot sleep due to the full moon energy, new moon in Pisces, right? It is Pisces season. I don't know what the new moon is in, but it is Pisces season. Let me clear that up. I didn't check to see what the new moon was in. And the divine masculine is pulling on the energy of the divine feminine, right? The masculine is pulling on the energy of the divine feminine. Same union energy. And if you resonate with this being a masculine energy, that is quite all right, because energy has no gender, right? These messages are always timeless, past, present, and future. There is a masculine, or there is energies out there that feel like you have no more love for them. You see how this heart is like upside down? They feel like you've lost love for them, which it should be right side up, but it is upside down, right? When I picked it off the floor, I just put it there and left it there, and now I'm getting the energy that, this is how they feel, right? Somebody needs some love, right? But what was I? What was Spirit gonna say? Bang, 111 on the clock. Yeah, they pulling on your heartstring. This is a divine, supposed to be a divine connection. It's supposed to be a divine connection, because it's like when you met this person, you wasn't really trying to fall in love. You wasn't really trying to get involved. You wasn't really trying to take it there, right? And first off, you wasn't trying to be in no type of entanglement. Ashe, you wasn't trying to be in no type of situation to where it was leading to you being a third party. If you had any intuition of that recollection in the beginning, there would have not been any type of encounter with you and these energies, right? Divine infinite light beings, feminine energy, goddess energy. You hold a high standard to yourself, so you would not place yourself into an entanglement purposely. Ashe. So this is the energy that I'm picking up right now. This is the energy that I'm feeling. This is why you can't sleep, because the masculine energy don't want you to let go. The masculine energy feels you letting go, right? So every time the masculine energy feels you letting go, the masculine energy pulls you back, right? By pulling on your heartstring, by telepathic energy, by love songs, right? This is why I'm getting so many downloads within the music, because of the masculine is sending out these signals for me to pick up, to relay to the goddesses, or the goddesses sending out signals for me to pick up, to relay to the masculine. But this is the energy of how the goddesses is feeling in this present moment, right? I release all negative energy and send it back to the sender. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. This Moss Garden sacred space is cleared and free from all negative energy. All negative energy must flee. It cannot stay here with me. Ashe, we are divinely protected, we are securely guided, divinely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit, the divine infinite light beings. We carry that promise. Ashe, Ashe, that is promised to us in this lifetime. Ashe, we accept it, we are grateful for it, and I am grateful to be the present vessel in the moment at this time. Ashe. So the you divine infinite light beings, feminine energy, goddess energy is like, you know, every time you want to let go, every time you decide, okay, I'm not going to deal with this shit anymore, we're not going to keep on going back and forth, this motherfucker don't want to get it right, he don't want to change, he don't want to um make me a priority. See, spirit is saying, right person, wrong timing, right? Because Spirit sent you in there. And if you don't know that Spirit sent you in there and you don't see it like that, your heart sent you in there. You were guided by your heart, right? To love this person, right? Because this person, you seen something in this person that was lovable, right? You seen that this person could come up out of those dark ass ways, and you felt that connection. You felt that, okay, this is the one, right? Spirit told you this is the one, right? So just as well as you manifested this person, this person was manifesting you, right? And y'all was supposed to collide and meet and join together in this lifetime, right? But like Spirit said, wrong. I have lost everything. And this is what this see, this is being in reverse. This is what this person is afraid of. Starting over, being independent, right? This person got codependency issues, right? It says I have lost everything, but it's in reverse because the person does not want to lose everything, right? And this is why you're in an entanglement, right? Because this person can't figure out where they want to be, who they want to be with, but their heart is telling them to be with you, and their assets, their finances, their way of living is telling them to be with whoever this person is that you caught in the middle of, right? Right. So you like, okay, if you don't want to get it right with your baby mama, if you don't want to stop fucking with your, I have lost everything. Oh, you see how that shit came out? You see how they was resisting? See. Here we go. Here, look. Let me get it. I gotta get a sip on this one. I gotta get a sip on this one, cause this right here, uh. I'm drinking pistachio this time, y'all, in my mud water. Well, this is not mud water. This is Rise, but I'm gonna get me some mud water because I like mud water better than Rise, right? Mud water got a little bit more to it, right? It got a little bit more healthy ingredients. Got some ginger in it and all of that, right? But this person was afraid. Remember, it was just in the reverse. This person was afraid to lose everything, right? To walk away from what no longer served them, right? They were afraid to do that. Their fear was holding them back, right? Um, Remember, we had got the download that they were saying every time I try to leave, the toxic energy keeps holding me back, keeps pulling me back, right? But so since they did not use their intuition like Spirit was guiding them to, like their divine spiritual love war team was guiding them to, those spirit guides was nudging their asses and telling them to go this way and telling them to look that way, they was ignoring it, right? Because they didn't want to lose everything. They was afraid to lose everything, right? It was in reverse, right? Remember, it was in reverse. They was afraid to stand on their own, right? No matter what the consequences was, no matter what the sacrifices was, no matter how the change was going to be, they were afraid of it, right? And the change, the fear was leaving what did not serve them to be with somebody that did serve their better good, right? Their highest good, their higher vibration, right? So the fear had them stuck, right? So because they could not make the choice, because remember, Spirit said they was getting a little nudges and shit too, right? They knew that you were the one that they manifested and prayed for as well, right? So because they did not take the gift that Spirit tried to hand them, offer them to them without even working for it, because they didn't even work for it, right? You like Spirit said, it was something in your heart, or you knew that Spirit was guiding you to be with this person, right? This was the person you were supposed to connect with, right? For sure, in this lifetime, right? So the person was scared, the energy was scared and pulled back. And when they fucking pulled back, they were scared and pulled back because they didn't want to lose everything. When they were scared and pulled back and didn't step out on faith, didn't step out on that fool card, oh, they became a fool. You know why? Because Spirit called judgment on that ass and they lost everything. I have lost everything. I have lost everything. You know what everything is? Everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you. And they feel like they lost everything because they lost everything because they lost you, because they was afraid to lose the 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 material aspect of life. It was something about that material aspect of life, or those addictions of life, or those hobbies, whatever it was that was keeping you, the friend groups, the family groups, whatever it was that they didn't want to lose. They lost more by losing you. Ooh, yeah, come on, Spirit. It's hot. It's getting hot, y'all. They getting mad. They getting upset. And a lot of them are mad. A lot of them are upset because they don't understand the disconnect as it is now. Usually it's a disconnect, but y'all come back together. It's some kind of way that you would make it possible for them to, for y'all to come back together. You know, um, you would initiate the reconnect. You would extend the text message. You would extend the reach out. You're not doing that anymore. And this is why you can't sleep. Excuse me. This is why you can't sleep. This is why they're pulling on you. This is why they're steady talking to you telepath, telepathic, telepathically, right? Before I came to sit down, I sneezed 3 times. So that's indicating that they truly love you, right? But something in them was afraid to step out on something new. That fool card. They was afraid to step out on something new, right? Words do hurt. Um, this is in reverse. So they know whatever they said, um, words do hurt. It's in reverse. So they know that you're trying to keep from being hurt, right? Words hurt. And when people get in their emotions, they say shit that they don't mean. They say shit that is mean. They say shit out the side of their motherfucking neck, is what it is, right? Because they caught up in their emotions, right? And they don't know how to express them in a proper way, right? So some people express um, words in aggression when they don't, when they're inadequate in expressing emotions. Being inadequate, being emotionally immature causes them to um express shit aggressively, right? Instead of um um passively, or however you want to, in a proper way. They cannot do it, so it comes out in a way that's hurtful. So the divine feminine energy is staying away from any type of hurt, because divine feminine energy is sensitive, and the divine feminine energy is in tuned, tapped in, and turned on to emotion, especially a high vibrational empath. If you are a low vibrational empath, then you in that energy where you got that aggressive shit too, right? So cross watchers, take the messages as they resonate for you, right? But a high vibrational energy empath that's walking in whole energy, right? Dark and light energy in a dual um avatar is not going to put themselves in a position to be hurt because somebody else is hurt, right? You're not going to allow yourself to be cut anymore by somebody else's wounds, right? You're not going to allow their wounds to cut you, wear off on you, and cut you. The music just went silent, so that's confirmation. Um, so this is why you're here, because it's like every time you get ready to walk out that door, every time you say no, it's over. Every time you say I'm not gonna pick up that phone. Every time you say I'm not gonna answer this text message, and we have it in in the upright. You know why? Because this is you too. You keeping your distance because you don't want to say something that's going to hurt. You don't want to say something that's going to hurt because you know words hurt too, right? And when emotions is running high, like Spirit just said, motherfuckers talk out the side of their neck. And you're not in that energy of just trying to hurt somebody, right? But somebody is in the energy of wanting to hurt you, right? So this could be whoever you're dealing with. They could be around some energy that's giving them words that hurt, because this is in the upright. Even though you don't want to give that energy, because you love this energy, you care for this energy, you have nurtured this energy, you've seen what this energy have in them, you've seen the truth of the energy. You looked outside of the exterior of the energy, you looked outside of the superficial sacrificial energy and look within, right? So you don't want to hurt this energy, but somebody around this energy is fucking hurting this energy with cruel ass, low vibrational, tactics, manipulation to try to hurt this energy. This energy is hurting right now, even though the the energy is being hurt by you not connecting with the energy. It's a manipulating as people out there hurting this fucking energy, and so they getting hurt in two different ways. Spirit is saying, even though you caught in the middle, because you caught you in the middle of this too, right? You in the middle of them losing you and them being hurt by somebody else. You in the middle of this shit, right? So even though you in the middle, they being hurt both ways. I I want to get drunk. I want to get you drunk. So they wanna loosen you up. They want to be able to have you loose. They want to be not loose. Let me rephrase that. They want to have you comfortable in a state where you're not combative, in a state where you y'all. So okay, since they want to get you drunk, they feel like when you are under the influence, like you're happy, you go lucky, it's peaceful. It's not no ugly scene when y'all get together and get drunk. So they feel like this can open the door to a conversation, or them being able to let loose, or them they want to have a they want to let it all out. And maybe this is the only way they feel they can let it all out, by you know having a cocktail with you, y'all getting together and chopping it up, right? So we're gonna pull that out. They want you to say yes. If they ask you for a cocktail, get together to have a cocktail, they want you to say yeah. They ask you out on a date. Can we just go out and just get some drinks? Can we just talk? Can we just, can I just see you? Can I just look in your eyes? Can I just get a whiff of your smell? I just want to be near you. Can you just say yes? Can you just say, yeah, I just can I come by and see the kids? Is it okay if I just, come by and see the kids, see you, and we just sit together and just act like we're a family for 15 minutes? That's not funny, y'all. But this is the energy, and you like, just when I got my foot out the door, and I'm okay with it. I'm at peace with it. I didn't heal from it. I didn't cried enough. I didn't shed a lot of tears in the bathroom in the tub. I didn't took a lot of walks, right? So the kids can't see me, or so I could just get some fresh air, so I could just clear my mind. So I could just ground and be whole as I should, so I could just take my mind off, the consequences of, the actions, right? Right? And then here you go, you start feeling them in your head. They start talking to you in your mind. They start sending you love songs. You start seeing shit that remind you of them. This is them throwing that shit in the atmosphere because they don't want to lose out on you. They don't want to lose everything. They feel like they lost everything when you stop being that loving, nurturing, empathetic person that they're used to, right? Uh, see? This is what you stopped. You stopped. It's in reverse. You stopped. You stopped, and spirit pulled you back. You know why? Because spirit was giving this motherfucker the nudge. This is true love. This, confirmation. This is true love. This is what you asked for. This is what you prayed for. This is what you've been up all night crying about. This is what you said. Okay, if you give me this spirit, if you give me this Jesus, if you give me this whoever they subscribe to, if you give it to me, I'ma treat it right. This is what I want. This is really what I want. This is really what I want. But when spirit said, okay, here you go. Oh, somehow they knocked the cup over. They just said, "Oh, the spirit gave me what I wanted, but I don't want it at this time." Even though I prayed for it and manifested it and cried for it and wished upon it and drooled over it, I, I don't want it right now. I don't want it right now. They came to that conclusion. So, so you felt like they didn't want it right now. They didn't want to, you know, let go of that old relationship that has them suffering in silence. And you could see the suffer. And you trying to get them to understand you suffering. And with me, you ain't got to suffer. Because I love you for real. I care for you for real. I want the best for you for real. Right? But they was afraid of that because they didn't think that you were real, because of all the bitches that they didn't ran through. All the bitches that they didn't ran through never showed them what you showed them. So remember, they thought you were a fantasy, a mirage. Remember? I don't know if you remember, because I don't even know if you watched those messages. um, So they've been seeking personal advice, right? It don't even have to be credentials. A motherfucker with credentials, with credentials. But spirit is saying some of them been they like to talk. They like to talk, spirit is saying. They like to ask for people's opinions instead of just going off of what they truly feel and how they truly feel, right? So they're seeking personal advice, right? But spirit is saying most of the advice they're getting is not sufficient. They're being thrown off. They're being misled. Um, they're being um confused, dazed and confused, because these people know that if they hook up with you for real, in real reality, it's It's a loss for these people. It's a loss for these people because these people are benefiting. These people that's keeping them in these hurtful ass words, these low vibrational, making them feel insecure and inadequate, making them feel like they're not even good enough for you. These people is keeping them stuck like that because they don't want to let go of the benefit of your person is what it is. They don't want to let go of the benefit, and they're seeking advice from all the wrong places. All the wrong places. As well as they were seeking love in all the wrong places. You know that song? Looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. This is what this person was doing. And Spirit said, I got one face for you. Look at this face. Recognize this face. Compute this face, because this is the face. Computer love. So they watching you through television, somebody watching you on TV. Instead of their phone, they using their TV for the device, right? Tele tele television. They're watching television, right? And some of them is watching you on the phone, but it's computer. Somebody's on the computer watching you. Computer love. That's the only way they feel like they can love you, through the computer, through the phone. Love you through the phone. Is that a song? I love you through the phone. I gotta look that up. But yeah, they seeking advice in all the wrong places, right? Spirit said this is the truth, but they being backstabbed. They being backstabbed. As what this is swords. This is mental. They seeking advice in all the wrong places. It's being spoken to them, and why it's being spoken to them is being backstabbed. And you told them this is one of the reasons why you feel like, oh, the entanglement ain't gonna never stop, because you told them, whether it's family, friends, lovers, co-workers, strangers, neighbors, you told them that they being backstabbed. This is the truth. This is the motherfucking truth. You told them. You relayed this to them. You spoke this to them, right? So now they seeing it. They feeling it. They hearing it, right? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, they been backstabbed for real. Look, and all they want is your love. I don't wanna lose your love. And that's why every time you get ready to open that door, or every time you get ready to shut that door and lock it and throw away the motherfucking key, here they come. Hook, sink, and you like pull. So somebody could like the fish. Somebody could like the fish and catch good fish. Somebody like the fish and don't catch no fish at all. Somebody like the fish and don't like to clean the motherfucking fish after they fish so they can eat the fish. And Spirit said, take this out, and this is landing right on top of, I lost everything. And everything was you. And everything was that powerful, dynamic love that you gave to this person. They're feeling this shit. They're feeling this shit. Even though they trying to be stable and strong, it's breaking them down. It's breaking them down. Because they want this love back. They want the love back. I want your love back. That's what they just said. I want your love back. I dream and wish for everything. So they all up in their head. They can't get you out their head. Because they dreaming and wishing for everything with you. That happy foundation, that Four of Wands, that Ten of Cups, that Ten of Pentacles, right? This Ace of Wands, right? That Ace of Cups, they just want the they know they messed up. They know they messed up. That's why they keep pulling on you like that. I want you to choose. I want you to choose. So if this is, oh, Spirit, they know they gotta make a choice. between you and what's ever holding them back. The entanglement, the triangle, the third party, you feel me? They know they gotta choose. And they know you told them to make a choice. I want you to choose. Do you want to stay in that shit that's making you hurt? Or do you want to be in some shit that's making you feel loved? And they couldn't make the choice. It's coming out sideways. It's coming out sideways, right on top of the shit that they can't get away from. That hurtful energy that's steady hurting them, that's steady abusing them and kicking them when they down. They can't make a choice because they're afraid of the unknown to know if, are you going to be the same way? Are you going to do the same things? Is it going to be the same shit if I make this choice? And they're afraid of knowing what's to come because they don't know what's to come. And this is you again. Like, if you can't let that low vibrational ass job go and go get something better for us, I gotta let us go. Right? It's not always just another woman. It could be many of things. You never know what's going on in a motherfucker's mind if they not communicating. Because remember, Spirit said they're inadequate when it comes to emotions. So when you can't communicate your emotions, and the song that I got, Caught in the Middle, it's an old song. And when the download came to me, I actually thought it was a man singing it. I had to go look it up. It was the Divine Feminine singing it. Caught in the middle while he played piano in the dark. And him playing piano in the dark is a metaphor of whatever he's doing in the dark, you don't know. But you caught in the middle of it. See? You don't know what's in his mind, but you're caught in the middle of it. You know it's some kind of darkness because they're keeping it from you, right? So you caught in the middle while he playing piano in the dark, while he fighting his demons, while he playing with these demons and not letting go of these demons. You caught in the middle. Ooh, do you even see me that way? See, they're afraid. They're afraid. They don't think that you see them that way. They think this is 7 options. They think that you got so many options that why the fuck are you looking at me? Do you even see me in that way? Do you even really love me? Do you even really care? Are you gonna leave me? That's that song. That's that song I was talking about. We got that in the download the other day. He said, "Do you really love me? Do you even care? Are you gonna leave me?" And that was that fine as, so this person is fine. That was the elder barge, right? So this person could have some good hair, right? This person could be light-skinned. This person could have craters in their face, because the barge had craters in their face. So somebody could have craters in their face. And you love those craters. If they have craters in their face, you love those craters, right? But yeah, this person could be into mustaches, a nice, like slender, like nice slender body. Yeah, yeah. From a different ethnicity or biracial ethnicity. Yeah. He said, "Do you love me? Are you gonna leave me?" I can't. We had a download about that, but yeah, this is how they feel. This is how they feel. Thank you, Spirit. I'm grateful to be the vessel in the present moment. What else do you have for the collective? Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. But yeah, they love you, and they're afraid that if they put their love into you, you're gonna do them like the last bitch, and the bitch before that bitch, and the bitch before that bitch, and that bitch cheated on him with his best friend. That type bullshit. And this is what this energy is afraid of. This is what these masculines are afraid of. They're carrying too many wounds. They've been cut too many times. When you see this Ace of Swords, this is the final cut. The final cut. And they don't want you to be the final cut, but yes, they are experiencing the final cut without you even cutting them. They cut themselves because they couldn't make the right decision. They couldn't make the right decision. The Ace of Swords is spirit cutting them. Spirit cut them. Spirit cut them because spirit say, here you go. This is your gift. Treat it right. Make it a priority. Make her a priority. Make this goddess a priority. And they didn't know how to prioritize you. They didn't know how to put you in your proper place. They put you in the category with all the peasants. The peasants is just the community. It's just a word that came to mind. Like, maybe this is how they're feeling about the people that they're entwined with now, because they can't have your love, so they feeling like they gave a divine goddess up for peasants. They want you to know that you fucking matter, divine goddess, pink. They want you to know that they see your love. They see your fragileness. They see your delicateness. They see the sensual aspect of you. They see the mystery of you. They see the magic of you. They see you matter. You matter to them. You may not feel like you matter, or they may have shown. Remember, being childish, being immature, not being able to express their feelings, being aggressive, trying to hurt you because they don't know how to express to you that you matter. And Spirit said, put that right on top of I want to get you drunk. What else, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. It says, you have so many choices and options, right? But it's in reverse. It's in reverse. See, this is what they think, but this is, you know, seeking personal. Okay, so this is them. This is them seeking personal advice. So this is them, right? It says you have so many choices and options, and this is what they had. They had choices and they had options, right? They had choices and they had options, but they chose not to choose the right choice. And they had the power. They had the authority. They had the autonomy to choose to make the right choice, and they didn't. So now they don't want those choices. They don't want those options. And remember, Spirit said they getting good advice and they getting bad advice. So somebody told them with some good advice, let them options and let them choices go. Let them go. Let them go. So this is how they feel right now, because you in the middle, you tired. You don't want to do this no more. You're done. You over. You don't want to cry. You don't want to hurt. You tired of trying to explain to this motherfucker, I'm the one. I'm not gonna hurt you. This is different. I'm sent from heaven. I'm sent from heaven. Can't you feel? Can't you understand? I'm sent from heaven. And they didn't want to. They had too many choices, too many options, too many confusion. 7 of Cups. It was too much shit. Too many booties and pussies and thrown in their face. Take me, pick me, pick me. And you wasn't that type. So they didn't feel like, you weren't throwing yourself at them. They didn't feel like you was worth anything. They didn't feel like you were, they didn't feel like you fit the criteria because you weren't throwing yourself at them. Or you didn't present yourself in such a way. Or you didn't have this, or you didn't have that. Whatever it was to keep them in this lower vibration of willing to be suffering in silence. Because they was willing to be hurt. They was willing to keep being abused and down talked and manipulated and gaslighted and just kicked to the curb. Because they've been kicked to the curb. Like a fucking soccer ball. So somebody could play soccer, somebody could like football, but they was the ball, and the team that was supposed to be down for them was just kicking them around, and they wasn't even allowing them to go into the safe spot, where the ball go into, where you safe and you got points and shit. I don't know what it's called, but that little area, the goalie, you kick the football and y'all know, because I don't. And you make it, the 20 yard, whatever the fuck it is, right? They didn't even get to a safe spot because these motherfuckers steady kicking them around. Don't even want them to be in a safe spot. Got a headache, got bruises, don't even know where the fuck the bruises came from. But fighting in their sleep and shit, because they fighting these people that's fighting them in a reality. They still fighting them in their sleep and shit. Because of all these options and different entities, and they fucking with different people, different entities. So you like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Gossip only hurts more. See, look at this shit. And the spirit said, put that right on top of stab. I'ma stab your motherfucking ass in the back. I'ma stab your motherfucking ass in the back. And you better accept this shit. You better walk with this shit. You still better be my friend. You still better be my husband. You still better be my wife. You still better be my baby mama. You still better be my baby dad. You still better be my whatever the fuck it was. You still better be my family member. You still better be my bestie. I'ma stab you in the back. Gossip. So this person is being gossiped about by the people that's supposed to love them. Time to ground yourself. And see, this is you. Didn't Spirit just say that a minute ago? This is you loving on yourself, right on top of the Ace of Wands. This is you loving on yourself, grounding yourself. I don't want to deal with him anymore. You want to continue to play the piano in the dark? You want to continue to dance with the devil? Devil in the blue dress. Somebody could like blue. Somebody could have a blue car. Blue truck. But dancing with the devil. Devil in the blue dress. Denzel was fine. He's still fine to be up in his golden years. He's still fine. Now look, okay, somebody could like Denzel. What the fuck? Somebody could like Denzel. Somebody's name could be Denzel. Somebody feels like you're a damsel. Like they wanted you to be a damsel in distress, and you're a divine goddess. You are in your Sophia energy, your higher vibrational energy, right? You embodying all the women of the Bible. You're all the women in the Bible when you've been through everything that these women have been through, right? So you are in that energy to where I don't even know what Spirit was gonna say. I got lost. They feel lost. They're lost because I just got lost. I'm lost. Like I don't even know what the fuck what was about to be said, what Spirit wanted to be relayed, but I'm lost, right? I don't know. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? That's what it is. They wanted you to be they wanted you to be the damsel in distress. And you're an empress. You're a goddess. You embody all that. You know how to sit on your throne and rule as you should, right? Without being needy. Yeah, you might have wanted to be loved, and it may have came off looking needy, but you're never needy. A divine goddess is never needy. A divine goddess just wants someone to sit alongside her, to be whole with her. Two wholes can produce so much abundance, but two halves can only produce half of what two wholes can produce, right? So you just wanted somebody to be whole as well as you, right? Within their own right. As you were within your own right. You wasn't being needy, but this person wanted you to be needy, didn't want you to be needy, wanted you to be needy, didn't want you to be needy, liked your independence, but wanted you to be needy like the other people was needy. Remember, Spirit said, if you get together with this person, then all their assets is cut off from this person. So this person is used to needy people. You weren't needy. This person wanted you to be needy. This person wanted you to need them. So it says, why do you need me? Because you needed this person in a different way. Not a financial way, not a lustful way, not a way that you was trying to use them, not a way that you was trying to get over on them, not a way that you was trying to stab them in the back. None of that. You just felt the love that this person could give, and you wanted the same love that you was given. That's all. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. And they couldn't make that choice. It's right, landing right on top of make a choice. Oh, excuse me, y'all. You couldn't make that. They couldn't make that choice. So you made that choice for them. I can't even look at you right now, and it's in reverse. They know they hurt you. They know they hurt you, and they know this is how you probably feel, right? I can't even look at you right now. This is how you feel, but this is not. They want this to change. They want this to change. We got 5, 5, and 5. They want this to change. They don't want you to feel like this towards them because you matter. They want you to look at them again like you used to look at them. Like how you used to gaze into their eyes, and how you used to tell them how much you love them and how much you care for them and how much you needed them. They want you to do that again. I would do anything for you. I would do anything. I'll do anything. That's a song. That's a song. They'll do anything for you. Look, Noah's in reverse. They like, please. No, no. I'm not. What the fuck is this? What is going on here? They like, oh, okay. I need more balance. Yeah, they need more balance. They know they need more balance, right? With all this gossip going on, it's weighing them down. They know they need more balance. Look, no one reverse still. Maybe I need more balance. So yeah, divine infinite light beings, goddesses, very intuitive, very bright, very loving, very beautiful souls, right? Inside and out, right? You know who you are. I am in so much pain. They want to come out of this pain. They want this pain to be reversed. They want it to be reversed. Look, look who put them in the pain though. They want to come out of this pain with these people. They know this, they made the decision now. They made the choice now. They want to come out of this pain with these people, to come back to this love. To come back to this love. Ooh. And that's what you're feeling, goddesses. That's what you're feeling, intuitive high priestess. That's what you're feeling. And that's why you can't sleep. That's why they pulling on you. That's why you talking to them. You talking to them as they talking to you. You dreaming about them as they dreaming about you, because they are in your energy. They ain't going nowhere. And then you got whoever these people are that's in this negative, low vibrational, shape-shifting ass, vampire-ish ass energy. These warlocks and these witches is throwing dirt at you because they can feel this person slipping away from them. They throwing dirt at you because they feel this person slipping away from them. They want to bury you alive because this person then they feel like this person is stabbing them in the back as well, because they could feel the energy that they feel for you. You know, it's like they're losing their grip on this person. Yeah, and they like hell no. Hell no is in reverse. They like they losing it. Am I saying that right? Hell no. So this person is saying, wait, hell no, in reverse, hell no. Oh, okay. This person is saying hell no, but these people is trying to hold on to this person because it's in reverse. This person is saying, these energies are saying hell no, but these energies that's holding on to this person is like, no, we not letting you go. We not letting you go. Or that's, or that, or this could be, this could be you saying hell no, and this is this person not letting you go as well as the third party not letting them go. This is you, this the same situation with you, with them not letting you go. It says, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And see, this is landing right on top of you, where you didn't went on about your business. You didn't, you grounded. Look, and it came out in the upright. This you like hell no, like that's every time I get ready to go out that door, pull me back. The energy pulls me back. Why this motherfucker still insists on playing piano in the dark? Why he play piano in the dark? Remember that song? Remember that song? Um, and say, please give me time. So it's like you gave them submission. You submitted to them. Submission. You gave them submission. I was about to say sufficient enough time, but Spirit wanted that to come out. You submitted to this person even though you knew that it was a triangular situation that you found out later on down the line. Like later on down the line, the truth of the matter, right? But you still submitted to this motherfucker. And Spirit seen that in you, because Spirit just said that. Spirit acknowledged that, not me. That's why Spirit is saying hell no. Because this person got to get it right. This person didn't take the opportunity when Spirit gave this person the opportunity. So Spirit said, hell no. It says, I just dream and wish. See, Spirit said, hell no. They don't want to dream about you anymore. They just want you. They just want you. It says, I dream, wish for you. I just dream and wish for everything, right? That's landing right on you are beautiful. Why do you, what do you see in me? Like, why do you need me? Right? So they don't want to dream anymore. They just want it to be a reality, right? They want it to be a reality. Thought I seen something flip over. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not. 15. I am obsessed with your body. So they love, you know, the full aspect of you. Inside and out. Inside and out. What else, Spirit? I imagine you naked. It came out crossing. So they got so much on their mind, but they still imagining you naked. And this is right on top of I want to get you drunk. They already know that shit. You ain't giving up. You ain't giving up the nakedness. So that's why it's crossing. You not giving up the nakedness. uh, you make my heart full, and it's coming out crossing because they, even though you make their heart full, they still can't have it. They still can't have it. Even though they make you make their heart full, and they know they make your heart they make your heart full because it just came out. But even though you make their heart full, they're still resisting. They're still like questioning. They're still in denial because it says, I will do anything for you. And it because you make their heart full, but they're still like questioning it because it's in crossing. It's in crossing. It's right on top of give up the options, and it's right on top of seek advice. They're still questioning it, even though they know they feel it. Even though they know they feel it, they it said, do you even see me that way, right? And it came out in reverse. So this is them still in denial because they don't feel like you see them that way, even though they felt the love. They know the love is real. They still are in denial. They are waiting for you, right? This is in reverse. So they don't feel like you're waiting for them anymore. It's in reverse. They don't feel like you're waiting for them anymore. They feel like you've moved on. They feel like you've moved on. But shit, every time you try to move on, then you feel the motherfucker pulling you back. Like, you know. It says, when I keep on letting go, oh no, caught in the middle, try, and I cry just a little, but oh no. Yeah. So every time you try to let them go, you caught in the middle, you crying just a little bit more, and you just get tired of that. You get tired of that. Because you're a divine infinite light being, a goddess, you deserve more than that. You deserve more than tears, is what Spirit is saying. And all this motherfucker could give you was tears because they couldn't make you a priority. They was, dang, these cards is, my hands is not working right, y'all. And they feel like they're not working right in this present moment. They're not. It's shit's not working right. Ooh, these cards are not working right. Because they didn't make you a priority. They know now that they should have made you a priority. They should have, invested in you the way you invested in them. They didn't choose to invest in you because they thought you was, Kilolo, So somebody could like what is her name? Dang, what is her name? Oh, I can't think of her name, but she played Kilolo. Um, she played Kilolo. I'm trying to think of her real name, but I can't think of it. But on Martin, you know, she was with Shanae. So he he thought that you was, you know, that type of energy, that Shanae, that Kilolo, that get my nails done, get my hair done, I need my booty and titties, and, you know, he thought you was that type of energy, hood rat, you know, that type. Kilolo and Shanae, they was hood rats. I don't care what nobody say, they was hood rats. Like, you know, they was real hood rat. They was real earthly. Like, um, I can't handle your love, you know? Your love is overwhelming. Your love is overwhelming. But yeah, Kilolo, you know, and she was messy. And she was messy because she was trying to take Gina Martin. So somebody's name could be Gina, somebody's name could be Martin. Um, oh, I was getting Mark, um, Tommy Cole, right? Um, damn. Oh fuck. Somebody's totem animal could be an owl, cause this motherfucker just wanted to make its appearance. Ooh, somebody could have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, the divine infinite light beings. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. But they can't handle your love. Even though they want your love, it's just overbearing. It's they can't handle it because they ain't never had it before. It's real. They never had real love. So how could you handle something you never had? How could you know how to deal with something you never had? You don't. You gotta learn it. You gotta nurture it. You gotta. I wish I could be different. Yeah, you gotta learn it. You gotta nurture it. You gotta mesh into it. Right? They want to do this. They want to learn you. They want to know you. They want to mesh into you. Right? They don't want it to be a triangular relationship. They want to get rid of all that third party bullshit. Right? That low vibrational bullshit. Right? But I can't express myself. See. That's why they want to get drunk. This is landing right on top of I want to get you drunk. Because that's the only way they're going to be able to express themselves. That's the only way they're going to be able to open up and let loose. Right? Let they what they tell you what they really want to tell you what they've been holding back on, tell you what, you know, how you really make them feel, how they really want to spend their life with you, how they really admire you, how they just really adore you for even noticing them, right? Even 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 making them feel the way that you make them feel. Remember, Spirit said you submitted to them. If you didn't submit fully, you gave them some type of attention to where, you know, I'm willing. Let's do this. Yeah. Why do you feel so? Why do I feel so lost? So didn't Spirit say they felt? Spirit said that a minute ago. They feel lost without you. Yeah, and Spirit said put that right on top of because of all these options. Spirit just said they just said I feel lost without you. 2:12 on the clock. Two 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 two. 222. So they want to come in. They want a relationship with you. 222 means relationship coming in, love coming in. What else, Spirit? One more, Spirit. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine Spirits. Thank you. Um, These feelings are eating me alive. Look, right on. See. Didn't Spirit say they painting because of you and painting because of these people? And this is right on top of the gossip, the backstabbing, the pain, pain on top of pain on top of pain on top of pain on top of pain. Then Spirit said they fighting in they sleep, fighting in they in the in the 3D, fighting in the 5D. Like it's just a lot of pain. A lot of pain. These feelings are eating me alive. The feelings of not being able to be with you. That's why every time caught up in the middle, cried just a little while he played. Piano in the dark. Yeah, I don't know where to start. They don't know where to start. That's landing right next to I want to get you drunk. So they know that's where they want to start. They do know that. They do know. They they want to start by getting you drunk, right? They do know that. What this say? It say love and hate. So before it was a love and hate relationship. Remember Spirit said something about, I can't remember what it was said, but them going back and forth. Now they want to come up out of that energy. This is in reverse. So they don't want to have that love and hate. They just want to love. They just want to love now. Right? So then Spirit say they tracking you through the television, through the computer, love, through the phone, because they want this family. They want this family. They making wishes. We got that already. They wish that they could have the world with you, right? This is your motherfucking twin flame, right? And they fed up with all the bullshit, the heartache and the pain and all the lower vibration. They want to step into, you know, they want to step out of this heartbreak. See, them cards just fell out. That I don't even have to do any more of this shit. That's you come on now, y'all see how I just opened that shit and the shit just fell out? Like y'all seen it for yourself. They fed up with these lower vibrations. They fed up. They over and they done with it. They look, bills, debts, gossip, just it heartbreak. It's just too much, right? They want their twin flame. This twin flame landed right on top of this shit is eating me alive. So them not being able to be with you is eating them fucking alive. Cause they want this family with you. They've been wishing for this shit. Remember, Spirit said this. You prayed for this. You manifested this, and then you didn't accept it. So hell no, hell no. Here you go. Hell no. Here the fuck you go. Right here. Take this motherfucking heartbreak. Take this fucking heartbreak. Take this heartbreak the same way you put the divine goddesses in that heartbreak hotel. This is a heartbreak hotel. Remember how many times, cross watchers, you broke the divine goddess's heart by with choosing the options, choosing to keep the goddess in the triangular situation. And I'm getting Will and Jada Smith, right? Somebody's name could be Will. Somebody's name could be Jada. Somebody's last name could be Smith, right? But my nose is itching. I'm getting that energy, like that triangle. So, oh, here we go again. Um, Jada was older. The dude that they was in the triangular was younger. So you could be older, you could be younger, right? Right. The Jada was older. Jada Pinkett was older. The Austin guy, somebody's name could be Austin. Somebody's child could be Austin. But the Austin guy, he was younger. So it's an age difference between this energy. And we got that on yesterday's message, right? Whew, gosh. So much going on. We're gonna get some charms and we're gonna wrap it up and clean it up and that is 10, 13, 13. Lucky number 13. 13 represents the goddess. So that is appropriate, right? That is very appropriate. 13 represents the goddess energy. That was quick and to the point. I'm getting Thomas, Tom's Burgers. I'm getting you're very protected. Your super spiritual natural love war team loves you and protects you on every given day. Every given day. So no worries about that. No worries about this. This person wants to go through a transformation. This person wants to come up out of that um, moon energy of that lying and keeping secrets and being in fear. This person really wants a transformation with this crow. This is a crow, right? The crow. Here you are protected again. The all-seeing eye. You're very intuitive. This person is very intuitive, right? Um, the Wheel of Fortune. This person knows that you are the Wheel of Fortune. And y'all could be a wheel together, a powerful wheel together with this Wheel of Fortune, right? This person wants to come up out of this karma. The Wheel of Fortune landing right on top of the wish. Look, heartbreak, 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 fed up, fed up. Ooh, heartbreak again. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak again. This is the Three of Swords. Damn, we got a lot of swords going on here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this person knows that they were being sneaky. They know that they were being deceitful. Oh, they know that, and so this is going on now in their energy with whoever they're dealing with is being sneaky and deceitful, right? Um, Somebody has some dad issues. Somebody wants to be a dad. Somebody is mourning over a dad. Um, oh, yeah. Magician. This is the magician. Somebody knows that you are a true alchemist, but they are also trying to be the alchemist that they are supposed to be. That's why they are trying to manifest you back with this wish card, right? Um, we got the manifestation, the crystal ball. So some of y'all could be um, into metaphorics, into spirituality, card messengers, that sort. Or you could just watch tarot, or they watch tarot. Um, they're willing to sacrifice to bring themselves out of this death energy of with you. Like they're willing to sacrifice to come up from the to be reborn again, to come up from the dead, to be resurrected, to be rose, right? They want to be rose from the dead when it comes to you. And we got two crosses. They want to be rose from the dead when it comes to you, right? I got L. They love you. Um, um, we got May, Taurus, um, the bull. So they could be bull-headed, stubborn. Oh, my nose is itching. Stubborn, bull-headed. Um, we got June. They could be born in June. Um, that's the twins. That's Gemini. They could be um, um, Gemini cusp with Cancer, but that's the twin. They went back and forth, and that's what they shouldn't have done. They went back and forth. They had a choice between lovers. They knew that your love was real, and they kept going back and forth with this Gemini. Yeah. We got April, Ram, So yeah, real, fiery, Aries, real fiery, real passionate, real sex driven, right? Spirit is saying that is the truth, and that's what you don't want. You don't want that shit. You want somebody to be fiery and passionate and sex driven with only you. Spirit is saying that is the truth. With this Ace of Swords coming out, because all you do is make shit happy. Only you can make me happy. You're like a rainbow of sunshine. And this is what they know. You're a rainbow of sunshine to them. And all you did was make them happy. You smile a lot. They like the way you smile a lot. Look, they love this smile, right? All they do is dream of you. All I do is dream of you. Day and night, that's all I do. Stay in their head. We got water signs. Stay in their emotion. 69, that's Cancer. Um, Crab. So they could be in their shell right now. They could be, they stayed in their shell trying to protect themselves. That's what the fucking problem was. They didn't know when to come out of their shell. They so used to being in their shell. They don't even have to be these signs. Spirit is just metaphorically. They stayed in a shell. They stayed sheltered. They didn't want to express their emotions. They didn't want to express their feelings. But they feel like you a grape, a grape. That love you give is a great love. You know, that spiritual love, that a gate love. You know that love. And here it is right next to let's get a drink. So they want to have a glass of wine. Nothing too hard, nothing too harsh. They just want to mellow you out because they want to evolve with you, with this butterfly. They want to evolve out of the tension, out of my nose is starting not to breathe, y'all. Out of the tension, out of the strife, out of the not being on one accord. They want to evolve from that, right? They want to take action on it as well, right? They want to take action on it, right? Cause you they dog, you love them, they love you. My dog, they love you. Somebody could want to give you a dog, um, but you did put your print in their heart, right? They can't erase that print, right? Because you're their 4-leaf clover, their lucky charm, right? Oh, we got February. We got the water barrier, Aquarius, right? So there used to be in the water barrier, right? The provider, right? The one that pour into people. Remember, Spirit said that, and they ran into you and found out you didn't need to be poured in. You just wanted to be loved, and they don't know how to love because they never had to do that, right? We got March, the fish, Pisces, right? So this is spiritual. This is heaven sent. The fish is spiritual. It's heaven sent, right? We got April, the ram again. Yeah, very, very fiery, very lustful, very I'ma do what the fuck I wanna do type energy. I'ma ram you if you don't get the fuck out my I'm itching, y'all. Excuse me. I'ma ram you. They feel like you are a star. You are their star. Here we have the lotus flower. Then spirits say they feel like you're delicate, you're fragile, right? They know this. E, they want entrance back into your life, right? We got feathers. They know you're divinely protected, right? They gotta come correct, right? They feel like you the princess that kissed the frog. They the frog. They the frog. What else we got, spirit? We got um, Mike. But they looking for a miracle right now. Somebody's name could be Miracle. I'm itching, y'all. Excuse me. We got Miracle. We got Evolve. They want to evolve with you. They want to evolution with you. They want to ever after with you. You know. Um, they want to come out of the obstacles. Oh, we got old twice. Um, Moo, Moo. Somebody's name could be Moo Moo. Um, um, Moon. They want to sit under the moon with you. We got K. Um, we got D. What is this? We got October. Libra. They want to be balanced. They want to balance the scales. They want to balance the scales. We got R. They want you to reconciliate. We got K again. We got H with the heart. You could love somebody. Name start with H. I'm itching. Confirmation. We got A. We got Mook. What is Mook? We got Red. R-E-D. Somebody's name could be Red. R-E-D. Mook. Red Mook. Red Mook. What is Mook? I don't know. We got U. UK. UK. Somebody could be from the UK. We got Atlanta, Alabama, Chicago, Illinois, um, Jacksonville, um, Franco. Somebody's name could be Franco, Francisco, Fernando, um, Jocelyn, Jacqueline. We got D. But damn you fine. Somebody said, look, damn fine. Damn fine. Look at that shit. We got unique. Oh, we got O. O is for octopus. Somebody likes to eat octopus. Somebody has you. I don't know. Tentacles. I don't know. Somebody wants to stick their tentacles into you. Like I don't know what that is. We got B. Is that B? Somebody wants to be your best friend. Um, we got N. Um, I'm hearing never love again. If they don't get you, they'll never love again. Oh, we got Y in the heart. We got O again. They want to get over these obstacles. I'm getting that again. We got M. They want to marry you. We got J again. Janice. Somebody's name could be Janice. You could know a Janice. You could be watching this for your niece. We got Y. We got J again. We got V. They want a victory with you. They feel like you are victory. We got V again. VV. Somebody's nickname could be VV. I'm hearing VD. Oh no. Please no. P. Um. PA. Somebody could be on the PA. PA committee. The PA committee. That's the parents committee. Y. Pay. PAY. Somebody want to pay you something. Somebody want to pay you your flowers. They feel like they need to pay you your flowers. D. Doretha. Ooh. DL. DL. They know you've been on the DL for too long. G. J. J. Mm. 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 AJ. Somebody's name could be AJ. Um. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Oh, let's get. No, we already got everything. We got the numbers. We got the letters. We got the what is these charms? Yeah, we pretty much got everything. Everything that spirit wanted to be laid out has been laid out. So yeah, I'm sending out loving, healing energy in this present moment. Um, Wishing that the divine feminine energy could get some rest. As you so need it, dealing with the kids, dealing with everyday reality, dealing with, you know, you, right? Yeah. Um, UCK. UCK. Oh gosh. Goodness, y'all. Somebody wants to Fuck. Fuck. I'm leaving it there. I'm sending out loving, healing energy to you all. Somebody is, yeah, in the moonlight. Look. We Soul Train Scramble Board. Somebody could be from that era because we got that again yesterday. In the moonlight. Somebody wants some in the moonlight. Somebody wants some in the moonlight. Ooh. All right, y'all. Peace and healing energy.